Hi movers, welcome back to another morning wake up flow. This flow will be about 10 to 15 minutes based around some tabletop, some spinal movement, a little bit of wrist strength. But above all, it's going to wake you up this morning. So let's get started in a kneel or any comfortable seat. Roll those shoulders back. Ground your seat. Let it root into the floor. Let your spine rise up toward the sky. And all together, let's release the full breath. Inhale that big, beautiful morning breath. And sigh it out. Welcome yourself to the day. Let's walk forward into our tabletop. You might be walking a little slowly this morning. We're going to move slowly, check in with all the cricks and creaks and morning stiffness. Maybe it's a pretty good morning. We're just going to start with making some circles around those wrists. Feel the weight travel into different parts of your hand. Spread out those fingers. Feel those fingertips. Let's go the other way. And as you move into those wrist circles, maybe this morning you want to start to wake up the body a little bit more and do some figure eights. So maybe you want to move back those hips almost back into a child's pose as you come up and around, making that beautiful figure eight pattern. We're just letting the body know it's time to wake up. It's time to get out the last little remnants of sleep. A little bit of intuitive movement, and then coming into your solid tabletop stack, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's find a few cat and cow. So drop that belly down, raise that pelvis up, bring your chest through, gaze up. Find that big cow. Let that belly really sink. Think of a cow with a heavy udder waiting to be milked. And then begin to push the ground away. Switch that pelvis, pull that pelvis in, arch the spine, hard into chest, let that head hang. Find your Halloween black cat. And then move between the two of these at your own speed. And if you just woke up, these might be really small. Your body may be a little stiff from the sleep yet. So what we're doing here is we're starting to warm it up slowly. Intentionally moving between our arch and hollow. And then we'll do one more of each. Meeting back into our tabletop and walking back into our kneel. Take a moment, roll out those wrists one way. Roll them out the other. You shake out those hands. And we'll take another full clearing breath. So exhale all the air. Big breath in. Full breath out. Let's come back into our tabletop. Spread those fingers wide, index fingers forward. Let's take the right foot, reach it back, tuck the toe, push the heel. Feel that stretch in the calf. Maybe move back and forth a few times. And then bringing that belly button toward the spine, finding a nice strong tabletop, pushing the ground away. Let's raise that back leg. Flex the foot, keep the leg in line with the spine. Then walk the left fingers forward. Reach that arm long. If you're a little wobbly this morning, keep that gaze at the floor. You feel ready for a challenge already, look down those fingers. Reaching fingertips to heel, nice and long, lengthen out. Grow a little taller. Slowly come down. Tuck those left toes back, push away with the heel. Maybe do a little rock, back and forth. Find a nice strong tabletop, push the ground away, belly button to spine, lift that back leg, Flex the foot. Keep it in line with the spine. Begin to walk those right fingers forward, reaching that right arm long, heel to fingertips. Let the floor help you out. With the balance wobbly today, gaze down the fingertips if you want to knock it up a little bit. Grow taller, heel to fingertips. Slowly come down. Knees wide, big toes together. Let's find that child's pose. Sink those glute muscles toward the heels. Walk out the hands. We're going to think about reaching forward with the fingertips, reaching back with the butt muscles. This doesn't have to be our biggest child's pose, but we're trying to lengthen the spine. And once again, let's release all the air from the lungs. Big breath in. Full breath out. Coming back up to tabletop. Once again, you may want to rotate on your mat if you're limited in space, because we're going to reach back with the right foot. Lift that right leg long, but this time we're going to spin the toes out to the side and start to sweep that right leg over to the side. Now, when you start this, your leg's going to be closer to the mat. Try and keep that leg off the ground. And over the weeks as you practice, your glute muscle is going to get stronger and you're going to be able to lift that leg up nice and high. You guys got this. One more breath. And then we're going to set that foot down, lining up the toes with the knee. We're going to come up into our gate, reaching those arms nice and long. Reach the left arm nice and tall. The right arm comes onto the leg, reaching up and over. Big, beautiful side bend. Now with our breath, we're going to do some spinal rotations. So we're going to inhale to prep. Exhale, rotate. So your belly, your chest, your gaze is facing down towards your leg. You're still reaching long. And then inhale, you're going to open back up to the side. Exhale, you rotate, chest and belly down. Reaching that arm away. Inhale, open up to the side. So do that a few more times to your own breath. And if the breath doesn't feel good, if it's making you dizzy today, you can focus on the movement. And after your next one, we're going to meet in this side bend. And then use that side core, use your upper arm. We're going to pull ourselves all the way back up to center. And then we're going to start to reach out with the left arm. To reach out, reach out, reach out. We're going to tip down, spread the fingers, plant the hand. We're going to shift the shoulder on top of the wrist, pushing into the shin. We're going to lift this leg up, reaching the arm up. This is our kneeling half moon pose. Now this is some arm strength and stability going on. This is some core strength, belly button to spine. Lots of glute strength lifting that leg. Why not add a thigh stretch? Let's kick the heel toward the butt. Maybe you want to reach the arm back. See how close that foot is. Doesn't matter where it is. We're just reaching back. Extend that leg, extend that arm. And let's pull ourselves back up. Plant the leg. Pull with the side core. And let's come back to our tabletop. This is yoga. We got to keep both sides even. Treat both sides the same. All right. Tuck that left toe back. Reach that leg long. Extend it. Bring it up. Rotate the hip so the toes are out, and let's bring that leg around the front. This is a really difficult move. So do not be discouraged if you're playing patty cake with the ground. I used to be there too, and I'm like, I cannot lift my leg up. But the more you practice, the easier it's going to get. But it's going to be hard first. So one more full breath in. And exhale, put that foot down. Walk those hands back up. Find your gate. Extend long, tall. Drop the left arm, reach the right. Really extend and side bend over. And if you're ready to add the breath, let's take that big breath in. Exhale, rotate toward the leg. Belly, chest, head, come down. Then inhale, open to the side. Exhale, rotate, chest, head, come down. Then inhale, open to the side. Exhale, rotate the spine looking down. Inhale to the side. This is a little bit of twisty morning rotation. Reminding our spine that it also rotates as well as arches and hollows. We'll do one more. And then holding in your side bend, get ready to use your side core, get ready to use that top arm, and let's come all the way up. Reaching long, expanding those arms, begin to reach toward the right, spread those fingers, plant that hand, shift that shoulder on top of the wrist as you bring this leg up and reach that hand. Time this will be more fluid. Pushing the ground away, extending the wingspan, belly button to spine, flex that foot, reach it long. And if you choose, kick the butt. This is a lot of arm strength. This is a lot of core stability going on this morning. You stick with the practice, you're going to notice yourself get more stable, more balanced, more strong. Reach that leg long. Let's bring that leg down and pull yourself back up. Come back to your knees. Come back in. Let's roll the wrists one way and then the other. Knowing that some days, depending on our sleep, depending on our water, what is going on, some days our practice is easy, some days it's hard, a lot of days it's blah, but you're here, you're on your mat. So let's end with a twist. Reach those arms out long. Let's twist toward the right, back arm behind, front arm across. Feel the root of your sit and the rise of the spine. Maybe give your neck a little tuck over. Full breath in. Full breath out. Reach those arms out. Come back to center. Let's twist the other way. Back arm behind, right arm across. Feel the root of your seat, the rise of your spine. A little tuck in your neck. Full breath in. Full breath out. Come back to center. Let your hands rest on your lap. Let your eyes gently close. And I want you to take a moment right now and think of how you want to enter your day. Is there anything you want to leave on the mat before you move into your day? Is there anything you want to pick up off the mat and bring with you into your day? Let's bring your hands to heart center. Slight tuck of the chin. And we're going to end with a full breath in. Full breath out. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thanks for joining me today in this practice. Whether it's morning or any time, I hope you enjoy this 10 minutes of movement, and I will see you next time.